evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?
Hello and welcome back to the Pirates franchise here on MLB The Show 23. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment below as we get ready for some late season action here between the Pirates and the Nationals in Pittsburgh at PNC Park. They're wearing the throwbacks to the 90s jerseys there, as the Pirates righty is going to be making his 37th start of the year. He's already got 25 wins in his rookie campaign, over 219 innings worked, pushing 260 strikeouts, and it is C.J. Abrams to lead things off for Washington. Fastball missed inside, and he runs the count even at 2 apiece. And a swing and a miss on the nice changeup there from Milton. He gets him swinging to start the ball game. Now it's Kevin Plawecki to stand in, hitting .280 on the season. First pitch swinging, hits a soft grounder to third. Hayes going to have to throw on the run, and he pulls Santana off the bag. So Key Brian Hayes with the rare miscue there. And that is going to go down as an E5 and put the first runner of the ball game on with 1 out here in the inning. Another look here. Plawecki does not run very well, so it's not like Hayes had to rush this throw or anything. It's just kind of, off the mark, I guess, and simple human miscue there, and Nationals have a base runner. Slider missed low and runs the count even at 1 apiece. There goes the runner, and he's swinging, and it's lined right at Hayes. He pulls Santana off the bag again, but thankfully plenty of time for the first baseman to recover, get back to the bag, and double off Plawecki, and that will end the inning. So we will go to the bottom of the first. Still no score here in this one. We'll get a look at the numbers for the starter for the Nationals. It's Tim Cate taking the mound, making his 12th start of the year. He's got a 2-5 record, a 4.5 ERA over 60 innings. Mostly issues with walks. When he does get into trouble, it's usually that, and then just not able to maybe get out of damage necessarily, because he doesn't strike out a ton of guys either. That's a fastball in for yet another strike, and that's just the 6th pitch of the inning, already 2 outs, and now the 0-1 to Reynolds is lifted into right field, and he got under that one. It's a long run out there, but the catch is made. That will end the inning. A good job there by Cate, working very efficiently, and he sets him down in the order, and we're scoreless after 1. Good eye there to lay off the slider down and away, and the count now 1-2. Milton goes to the fastball inside. It jams him. Broken bat, and he is able to get over there and make the play as Milton sends that one to Santana for the first out of the inning. So Garcia rolls over that changeup, fouls it off, and it's 1-2. Milton goes to the fastball and just blew it by him, so sits him down on strikes for the second out of the inning. Ruiz fouls off another, and the count stays 2-2. And the pitch from Milton is called strike 3 on the fastball, up and in. He's down on strikes. Another K for Milton, and that's 2 scoreless innings of work as we head to the bottom of the second. Still no score. So Evan Milton will lead things off for the Pirates here in the second inning. Tim Cate was very efficient in the first, needing just 7 pitches to set him down in order. And he's ahead again here. Still has not thrown a ball as it's 0-1 to Milton, hitting .319 on the year. And the 0-1 pitch is a hanging curve that he was just out in front and fouls it off. So it's now 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch from Cate is in the dirt. Milton couldn't lay off. He's down on strikes as Ruiz sends that down to first for the first out of the inning. Santana helped him there, going out of the zone, chasing the fastball up, and that makes it 2-2. 2-2 delivery is another high fastball. This one he gets a piece of, but that's going to be pretty routine in center, and that'll do it for the Pirates. They go down in order again, and after 2 innings, we still have no score. Milton misses inside with a fastball, runs the count even at 2 apiece, and now goes back to the changeup and got him to go around. So Hernandez down on strikes, and that's the first out here in the third. That is 2 outstanding takes in a row by Alex Call, and works the count back to full. Payoff pitch is grounded to the left side. Cruz fields it, sends it over to Santana, and that is going to be a 6-3 putout and now 2 down in the inning. 3-1 here to Brady House, and expect a challenge pitch on the 3-1 delivery, and he does challenge him with the fastball. This ball popped up into shallow right field. Santana is out and under it, and that'll do it for the Nationals in the third. We go to the bottom of the third, still having seen the minimum number of plate appearances so far in this one. We are scoreless going to the bottom half. With Castro, a good pitch to hit there on 3-1, but a little too anxious, pulls it foul, and now the payoff pitch is a changeup that he is out in front and swings through for the first out of the inning. Cruz takes a fastball for strike one. Good pitch there at the belt on the outside corner. He goes to the fastball again, this time inside, and Cruz able to turn on it and hits a hard ground ball through the right side, and that is the first base hit for either side here with 1 away in the bottom of the third. That one finds the zone, and that makes it 3-1 now as Jason DeLay was taken all the way. And that one misses inside for ball 4. So Kate obviously concerned about the speed of O'Neal Cruz, and it may have distracted him as he walks the 9-hitter and makes it first and second, and it's top of the order. Connor Joe due up for the Pirates. Nowhere close with the 2-2 curve, and the count now full. So the payoff pitch coming here. Runners on first and second, 1 away. He tries a changeup but missed outside. Another walk, and that will load the bases with 1 out, and Ke'Bryan Hayes due to stand in. Great curveball there, gets the swing and a miss, and it's 1-2, and a big pitch coming here. Ke'Bryan Hayes looking to try and get a run home, and he slices this one into right field, and it's going to get down. 1 run is in to score. They are going to go station to station, however, as Jason DeLay holds at third. The base is still loaded, but the Pirates are on the board after the RBI single for the third baseman. That brings up Brian Reynolds. Base is still loaded. 1 away, looking for something to drive here, and he gets it. This ball golfed into center field. Should be deep enough to score the run, and 2 runners are going to tag as DeLay coming in to score. Connor Joe moves up to third, and it is 2-0 Pirates on the sacrifice fly from Brian Reynolds. And they aren't done yet, as Evan Milton is going to stand in here. He struck out his first time up, so looking for some redemption and an opportunity to drive in another run here and expand this lead. 42 pitches so far now for Kincaid, and he tries a first pitch curve but missed low, and it's 1-0. That's the pitch he got Evan Milton with last time. You don't want to get too aggressive throwing too many of those. He goes to the fastball. This ball hit deep to left field. Has a chance to get out of here. Long run, and he makes the catch against the wall as that ball just barely staying in the yard. That would have been a 3-run shot, but instead the inning is over. The Pirates get 2, and after 3 complete innings here, they are ahead 2-0. C.J. Abrams will kick things off for the Nationals here in the 4th, and he is swinging first pitch and takes a fastball up the middle. Didn't exactly barrel that one up, but gets enough to find the hole, and he's on with a leadoff single. So we've got pretty good speed at first, and 1-0 count. He is not going. That ball grounded to the left side. Hayes to Castro for 1, on to Santana. It is a 5-4-3 double play as the Pirates go around the horn for the twin killing. So a leadoff single, but now they're going to have to start from scratch as it's 2 down and nobody on. What an at-bat here for Meneses as he just continues to foul off pitch after pitch. But that time he swings and misses, and Milton is going to be through 4 innings, just 1 hit allowed. He has faced the minimum, and the Pirates lead 2-0. Castro fouls that one off, and we'll do it again. Still 3-2, 2 outs here, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string and got him. And he's down on strikes to end the inning. We have played 4 complete here in Pittsburgh, and the Nationals trail 2-0. Tried to check his swing, but went around, and it's 0-2 to Thomas now. That time it's a slider in the dirt that he can't lay off either. He goes around, DeLay blocks it, has to send it down to Santana, but that is going to be the first out of the inning. Good fastball there, in for strike 1, and it's 0-1. Now he goes to the changeup, gets him to roll over it. Castro, pretty routine there, and that's the second out. Ruiz had one to hit there, but out in front of the 2-seam, fouls it off, and it's 1-1. Now out in front of the changeup, but just gets enough of it to squeeze it up the middle for a base hit. And it's a 2-out single, and the inning stays alive for Yadiel Hernandez. Milton finally gets a call there, and that works the count full at 3-2. The runner's on the move here with 2 outs in the inning. It's in play. Hayes fields it, sends it over to Santana. The throw is on the money this time, and that's going to do it for the Nationals in the 5th. We're halfway home in this one as we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's still 2-0 Pittsburgh. Tried the curve there, but misses, and it's now 2-1 to Cruz. Probably sitting fastball here, and he gets one. This ball hit deep to right field, way back there, and it is gone. A solo shot for O'Neal Cruz. Some lefty-on-lefty crime for his 13th of the year, as that one just tucking into fair territory down the foul line and puts the Pirates up 3-0 here in the 5th. You know, when you give up a leadoff home run, you just got to hit the reset button. No better person to do it against than the guy hitting 166. But that ball hit hard into the gap in left center field. A chance to get down, and it does. Diving try out there, but this is going to be extra bases as Jason DeLay finds the gap and is into scoring position with nobody out. And that is going to do it for Tim Cate. Pitch count not necessarily an issue, but maybe sensing danger here and just trying to shake things up, as his day is going to be over, and they will turn to the bullpen with nobody out here in the 5th. And on in relief, it is going to be Chad Kuhl, former Pirate, pitching against his old squad, making his 20th appearance of the year. He's 4-4 across 69 innings, a 3.52 ERA. Can definitely get some strikeouts, but also really struggles with walks. We'll start him off with a slider that is in there for strike one. Not the best location, but Connor Joe takes and is behind in the count now. This time he turns on one. This ball hit deep to left field, way back, and it is out of here. A slider that he gets every stitch of and yanks this one into the stands in left field. A 2-run shot, 7th of the year, and that is not what the Nationals had in mind when they turned to the bullpen. So 2 down in the inning now for Evan Milton. Struck out and flied out so far in this one as Chad Kuhl trying to get out of this inning without any further damage. Tries a slider, misses up and away, and it's 1-0. Milton looking to try and maybe drive something here with nobody out, 2 on, and now a good hitter's count, 2-0. Look for something he can hammer here. And it is a changeup off the plate inside, and now 3-0. I think you got to have the green light here, but be very selective. It's a backdoor slider in for strike one. 3-1 now, and the 3-1 delivery is ripped into right field and just barely gets down. It's going to be a 2-out single for Milton as he squared that one up. McCutchen late on a changeup, and that one was hittable. So now 1-2 as he fouls that one off. And he's late again as he's jammed on that one. The sinker just kind of flared into center. That is 3 straight flyouts to center field for McCutchen. He's 0 for 3 on the day, but the Pirates extend the lead as they get 3 in the inning thanks to the home runs from Cruz and Connor Joe. And after 5, it is 5-0 Pittsburgh. Yikes, call chasing a slider way out of the zone, and he's behind 0-1, and now he goes after that one. Ground ball to the right side, diving stop by Castro, throws from his knees and gets him, and that is a heck of a way to start the inning as it's 1 out now on the 4-3 putout. House with a swing and a miss on the fastball up at the top of the zone. Count now 1-2, and Milton goes to the curve here, and House just reaches out and pokes that one into right field. The pitch was away, but a little bit elevated, and he's able to get the bat on it and get the inning started here with 1 away as the Nationals with an opportunity, runner on, and top of the order now. Abrams late on a 2-0 fastball, tried to check his swing, but it's a called strike anyway. And now this one he's not late on as he just rips this one into right field for a 1-out single to make it 1st and 2nd. 80 pitches now for Milton. They've got action in the bullpen here. 1 out in the 6th. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Swing and a miss as Plawecki is down on strikes for the 2nd out of the inning. Essays takes another fastball. That is good for strike 2. The count even. 2 outs, 2 on. And a huge point in this game as that ball flared into left center field, or shallow center rather, and Reynolds is going to make the grab on the run. That will end the inning. It is now 6 scoreless innings of work for Evan Milton, and 6, 7, 8 due up for the Pirates, as when we head to the bottom of the inning, they still lead 5-0 here at PNC. All right, so Evan Milton has given us 6 shutout innings and yields to the bullpen, as we'll head to the 7th with at least a 5-0 lead. I already entered G-Man Choi into pinch hit here before switching over to quick manage. He's been hot, but he strikes out here. Castro, we're going to have Marcano hit for him. Cruz can go ahead and hit. We'll bring Rodriguez in here. Nothing. All right, now here it was, who did I have getting loose? It was Will Crow that I had getting ready. 5-run lead, I think we'll be okay here. There you go. Chad Poole going to stay in the game. Let's pinch hit here with Smith and Jigba. We're going to pinch hit here with Ji-Hwan Bae. And we're going to pinch hit here with Jack Sawinski. Well, that was really effective. A triple. Let's give him this one more batter. Well, he struck him out, so let's see if he can get out of the inning. No. All right, now we're going to the bullpen again. And Chase Dion. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Those are the 3 batters that he had to face. And now I need a lefty to get us out of this. Puck is tired, so it's got to be Beeks. Oh, boy.
That's ball 4.
Come on, McCutcheon. Dang it. Would have liked some insurance, but now it's David Bednar. You know, I should have left Beeks pitch to Hernandez, but it worked out. So we got the win. The bullpen almost let that one get away as far as another win for Milton. That is win number 26 on the year. 6 innings, 4 hits, no walks, 7 strikeouts, and he was really sharp in this one. Big home runs from Cruz and Connor Joe there in the 5th inning to kind of put this one not necessarily out of reach, but where we felt really good the way Milton was pitching. So that's a good win for us, and we're now up 2-0 in the series. We'll have to see if the Brewers lost. If they did, we would pull within 2.5 in the division. So Matt Frazier, no longer injured. Let's just say place on bench, because I don't want it to screw up our rosters or anything. Ooh, the Brewers did lose. So, do I need to... Yeah, I need to send somebody down from AAA. I'm going to just take Swaggerty. He's been terrible. I'm going to just send him all the way down to single A. That solves the roster imbalance issues. And then Frazier will be the starter against, I guess, just righties. Yeah, we'll have Gorski against lefties. That's fine. All right. Trevor Williams against Ronzi Contreras in Game 3 of the series. We're already up 2-0 and 2.5 back of the Brewers. Let's see if we can keep going. Well, we fell behind 5-1 and clawed back, but never could get all the way back. And the one thing that drives me crazy is late in this game where we're down by multiple runs, we had 2 runners get thrown out at the plate, which is just inexcusable. Like, when it's not even the tying run, why are you getting them thrown out at the plate? Like, keep the inning alive and give yourself a chance kind of thing. And we ended the game with a guy getting thrown out to the plate, and it wasn't even the tying run. So, like, why? But anyway, we lose 6-4. Ronzi Contreras was not very sharp in this one. As a team, 10 hits, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. Milton was just 1 for 4. Brian Reynolds a couple of hits. Sawinski hit another home run. Yeah, you see there Contreras 8 hits and 2 walks and just 2 strikeouts over 4 innings. He gets his 16th loss of the year. Oviedo was not very good when he first came in, and then I pushed him a little bit too far, and he gave up another run late. Perdomo with an inning and 2/3 in late relief. He was okay, kept us in it, but just couldn't get back in it with the bats, and we fall 6-4, and it's a 4-game series. The Brewers lost again, so we're still within 2.5, and we've got Keller against Strasburg, who in real life just announced his retirement the other day. So sad to see him, a guy that was so good in his prime, is going to be out of baseball. So let's see if we can pick up a win here in Game 4 of the series. Whoa, how about a complete game, 1-hit shutout for Mitch Keller? We win at 7-0, and he was just absolutely dealing in this one. A hit and a walk allowed, and 8 strikeouts. And after the first hit, he got a double play, and that was in the 4th inning. They only had a walk outside of that, which was in like the 7th or 8th inning. So he was absolutely stellar in this one. And we get the win 7-0. Let's look at what we did offensively. Milton hit a home run, had 2 hits on the day, 2 hits for Cruz. Brian Reynolds, a RBI double. Cruz also homered. But that's pretty much all we need to say about this one, as we take the series 3-1, and the Brewers held pace. So they're still up 2.5 games, and we've got the Yankees coming to town. They're 81-66, so they're actually playing pretty well. And it's Cortez on the hill for them. So this is going to be a tough matchup. Let's see if Vince Velasquez can put together a good pitching performance, or if we can get some offense to help him. Well, and it's the Dwayne Underwood show yet again. You know, Velasquez was outstanding for us, and, you know, we just let him down offensively. But also, Underwood is just terrible. Like, if we have a lead and he comes into the game, you can kiss that lead goodbye. It's remarkable. We only got 4 hits on the day, and Reynolds had 2 of them. We walked 5 times. Reynolds a homer. Jason DeLay hit a homer. And that was pretty much all the offense. Milton stole a base. Velasquez, 7 innings, 6 hits, 2 walks, 1 earned. Underwood comes in and gives up 4 hits, 4 earned, and hits the showers. Will Crow, you know, a hit and a walk over 2 innings, but at that point, the game was pretty much over because we were not hitting. But what a frustrating way to lose, as he has just been so bad this year. And it's not even like his whip or whatever. It's just when he gives up a hit, it's always like in the worst possible scenario. So, I mean, like, if I could look at, let's go statistics, and I think this is where I need to actually look at it. If I go statistics and team rankings, and then go find blown saves, like, we're dead last. Underwood has 15. If we look up, no other team has more than 27. So he's got more than half of any other team. And I don't see anybody that's even close to that number. So we've got the 2 worst in that category between Bednar and Underwood. Nobody else is even in double digits. So that's how bad those 2 have been for us this year. And I'm kind of tired of it. But the Brewers won, so it's back to a 3.5 game edge, and we've got Milton set to go against Clarke Schmidt in Game 2 of the series. So sit tight, and we'll be heading back out to PNC. So welcome back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It is PNC Park, and the Pirates will be hosting the Yankees as the Bronx Bombers took Game 1 of the series, improving to 82-66 on the year. They're going to have their hands full in this one, however, as Evan Milton going to the mound for the Pirates looking for his 27th win here in his rookie campaign. He has been absolutely sensational, making start number 38 on the season. The ERA just north of 2, the whip now south of 1, and he's got 266 strikeouts across 225 and a third innings worked. We are ready for first pitch as it's Isaner Kiner standing in, swinging at the first pitch, and IKF is going to go down on a 5-3 put out there, and we'll take a look at the Yankees lineup in this one. It's IKF leading off, then Bader in center, Judge in right, Stanton will DH, Torres at second, Anthony Rizzo hitting just .227 on the year, batting 6th, playing first, then it's Donaldson at third, Trevino doing the catching, and Aaron Hicks batting 9th, playing left field. So it's Gold, Glover, Harrison, Bader now. With 1 out, nobody on. He is swinging first pitch and lifts a fly into left. That was a hanger, but he missed that one, and that is 2 quick outs for Milton. Good take there by Judge, laying off the fastball just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2, and now a swing and a miss as he's down on strikes. Just 7 pitches for Milton to get through the first inning as he sets him down in order. We go to the bottom of the first, still no score. So let's take a look at the starter for the Yankees in this one. It's Clarke Schmidt making start number 28 on the year. He's 11-9 with a 3.49 ERA. Not a big strikeout guy, can struggle with walks, but does a pretty good job keeping the ball in the ballpark. Slider not tempting there, and that runs the count even at 2 apiece. 2-2 pitch to Hayes is off the end of the bat, but is going to get down in left center field. Didn't exactly barrel that one up, but it's good enough for a 1-out single, and the Pirates have the first base runner of the ball game. That one misses outside, and it's now 2-1. Hayes has his lead off of first. He's got a big lead, and there he goes, and Reynolds is swinging. It's a ground ball up the middle, fielded and sent over to Rizzo. So that is the second out of the inning, but they do advance the runner into scoring position now as Evan Milton will stand in, hitting .319 on the season, 21 home runs, the OPS at .930, and he has just been awesome for the Pirates all around this year. Just cannot say enough about this 18-year-old, and he's got an opportunity here with 2 down, that runner in scoring position as he watches a slider in for strike 1. Hayes runs fairly well, so a base hit could score him. And that ball hit hard, but right at Torres, and that is going to do it for the Pirates in the first. So they came away with a hit, but they strand the runner in scoring position, and we're scoreless after 1. Stanton early on that one as well, fouls it off, and it's 0-2. And now a swing and a miss on a nice curve from Milton, and Stanton is down on strikes to start the inning. Torres really late on that inside fastball, jammed him there, and now it's 1-2. He goes back to a fastball inside and called strike 3. It's back-to-back strikeouts to start the second inning. Milton tried the backdoor curve there, didn't get the call, and it's now 2-2. He goes to the backdoor slider, and it has popped up the elevator shaft. Rodriguez is under it and has it to end the inning. So 6 up, 6 down for Milton. And after 2 complete, it is still a scoreless ball. Actually, no, 1.5 complete here in Pittsburgh, and we are still scoreless. Sawinski out in front of that sinker, pulls it foul, but stays alive. It's still 1-2. He goes back to the sinker, and this time Sawinski barrels it up, sends it back up the middle. That pitch was down, but out over the plate. And Swinging Jack able to get the barrel to it, and he's got a leadoff single. Swerve gets the call on the outside corner, and it's 0-1 to Choi. Has that average at 292, having a pretty good year for the Pirates, swinging the bat. This one is chopped to the right side. Torres going to go to second for 1, back to first, and in time for the double play. It's a 4-6-3 twin killing, and that's a rally killer there. It's now going to be 2 outs and nobody on. Quickly 0-2 to Smith and Jigba as he fouls that one back. And now the 0-2 delivery from Schmidt is flared down the left field line, curling towards foul territory, but caught, and that is going to end the inning. Nice play there by Hicks, and that's it for the Pirates in their half of the second. We go to the third. It's still scoreless here in Pittsburgh. Donaldson able to check his swing on the slider down and away, and the count even now at 2 apiece. Milton goes to the 2-seam down and away, and that is some hitting there as he goes up the middle and threw into center field for a leadoff single. Now it's Trevino, runner at first, nobody out. First pitch swinging, grounder to short. 6, 4, 3, and that is an easy double play, and now 2 down and nobody on. Milton missed with 2 in a row here. You don't want to flirt around with a 9-hitter and walk him and keep the inning going, so expect the pitch to hit here. He jammed him, but that one is going to get down in left for a 2-out single. Second hit of the inning for the Yankees, and will turn the order over. It'll be Kiner Falefa to stand in with a runner at first and 2 down. Good curve there from Milton as it's now 1-2. Hicks has his lead from first. 1-2 pitch is in the dirt, blocked by Rodriguez, but Kiner Falefa is going to be down on strikes, and that will end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the third, still no score. 2 hits apiece, and it's going to be 8-9-1 due up for the Pirates. Another sinker, that one misses low, and it's now 2-1 to Rodriguez. And that one hit hard. Diving try by Donaldson, knocks it down, throws across the diamond, but it's too late after it just took him too long to, go recover that one, and that's going to go down as an infield single. Pirates hoping for a ball in the gap. Cruz takes that fastball off the plate away. It's 1-2. And the 1-2 delivery from Schmidt is right down the middle, but Cruz swings through it, and he is down on strikes for the second out of the inning. He's singled his first time up. Pirates could use another one here. It's 1-0. He's looking for something he can send to the gap and hopefully score Rodriguez. That ball hit pretty well. It's going to get down in front of Bader. Rodriguez will turn and head for third. The throw is not going to be in time to get him, and it'll be runners on the corners and 2 down for Brian Reynolds. That's now 2 straight sinkers that Reynolds able to foul off and stay alive. Still 1-2. Schmidt now kicks and fires. That ball flared into center field, and that is going to hang up and be caught by Bader to end the inning. We've played 3 here in Pittsburgh, and we are still scoreless. It'll be 2-3-4 due up for the Yankees. Bader got around on that fastball, pulled it foul. Now it's 0-2. And Milton turns to the slider here. Grounded to short. Cruz, pretty routine there, sends it across the diamond to get him, and that's 1 away. 2-0 now to Judge. Guy's got 55 home runs. You got to be pretty darn careful here. That ball hit well, but he hit it right at Smith and Jigba in the gap, and that is going to be a big second out. Stanton out in front of the fastball, swings through it, and it's 0-1. And now pulls one to third. Hayes fields, sends it across to Choi, and that'll do it for the Yankees in their half of the fourth. They go down in order. Milton, another pretty stress-free inning there, and as we head to the bottom of the fourth, we're still scoreless. So it will be Evan Milton to try and get things going for the Pirates here in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch is in at the belt for a called strike, and it's 0-1. This is where Schmidt has been pretty effective, mixing up his pitches, and gets a swing and a miss on a backdoor slurve, and it's quickly 0-2. You got him in the hole here, and you go to the sinker again. This one grounded to short. Ikea fields and sends it over to Rizzo, and that's the first out. Big rip from Sawinski there, but fouls it off, and the count moves to 1-2. Now he goes down and hits this one well, headed for the gap, deep in right center field. This one has a chance to get out of here, but it is going to go off the wall. Extra bases for Sawinski, not stopping. He's headed for third and is in with a triple. And that is huge, as now he's just 90 feet away with 1 out, so a sac fly could do the job. Pretty aggressive there, but I like the decision to try for 3 as it pays off, and now you're going to have a couple of cracks to try and get him in from just 90 feet away. Choi, not known for striking out, usually pretty good at putting the ball in play, and that's really all the Pirates are asking for here. It's 0-1 though, and now that ball chopped right at Rizzo at first. He was playing back though, and is just going to have to take it to the bag as Sawinski comes in to score, and the Pirates lead 1-0. Starts him with a slurve. It's in for strike 1. Smith and Jigba 0 for 1 today. That ball flared into shallow left center field. Bader on the run. He is going to get there, and that's going to end the inning. But the Pirates take the lead. It is 1-0 as we head to the 5th. Not really sure where that one missed, but he doesn't get the call on the curve, and it's 1-0. And now that one hit hard, but right at Marcano, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. So Rizzo just able to recognize that curve, checked his swing but held up, and now it's 2-2. And Now Milton goes down in with a fastball, and he swings through it for strike 3. 2 down in the inning, still nobody on, and Evan Milton in control here in Pittsburgh today. Now it's Josh Donaldson standing in. Pitch number 50 on the way. Hit hard, but right at Cruz, and that's going to end the inning. 5 scoreless innings of work for Evan Milton, and the Buccos lead 1-0, and it's going to be 8-9-1 due up in their half. So it's Tucupita Marcano to start things for the Pirates. He is swinging first pitch, and that ball laced into left center field, headed for the gap. This should be extra bases. He's going to turn and head for second, and is in with a standoff double, and the Pirates are in business here in the bottom of the 5th. Slider off the plate away. Hayes able to lay off, and he's now ahead in the count 2-1. 2 down in the inning, and the Pirates looking for a third hit out of Hayes. This is not going to get the job done, though, as it's grounded to short. Over to Rizzo to end the inning, and it's now 1-0 after 5 complete. 8-9-1 due up for the Yankees. So it's Trevino to start things off here in the 6th, and he is swinging at the first pitch, grounded to Cruz, over to Choi, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. It's a great take by Hicks there to work the count full. And the payoff pitch is on the way and swung on and missed. He is down on strikes for the 2nd out of the inning. Milton couldn't tempt him with the high fastball either, and now it's 2-2. The windup and the pitch is swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Milton. He is through 6 innings of shutout baseball now, and the Pirates are going back to bat here. It'll be the heart of the order due up in their half of the inning. Schmidt has been outstanding in this one, holding the Pirates to just 1 run, but getting no help on offense. And he's going to need some. That ball headed for the gap. That's going to get down and get all the way to the wall. Reynolds is going to have an easy stand-up double to start the inning, and another opportunity for the Pirates. So that's the 35th double of the year for Reynolds, and now you've got Milton coming to the plate, 0 for 2 today, a couple of ground outs. Schmidt at just 68 pitches, but the Yankees have some action in the bullpen. We'll see how far they push him here in a 1-run ball game. Milton pitching extremely well, so you can't really let this thing get away from you. He's swinging at a first pitch slider down and in, and helped him there. Not a very good approach, and now you're behind in the count, 0-1. Now that pitch is going to break inside off the plate and misses inside, and it's now 1-1. I think Milton's kind of sitting on that slider down and in now. Not going to let him get away with that one again. And he hits this one pretty well deep to right field. Judge going back at the track. He is going to make the catch, and Reynolds will at least advance here as a loud F9 there for the 1st out of the inning. Now it's Jack Sawinski. He's 2 for 2. Runner at 3rd, 1 away. You just need a fly ball somewhere. That'll work, though, as he rips one through the left side. That's a hanging slider right over the middle, and that is going to make it 2-0 as he's got 3 hits on the day and still a runner on first, just 1 away here in the inning. And that's going to do it for Schmidt, as here comes Boone, and he is going to turn to the bullpen. Looks like it's going to be a righty coming on here for the Yankees, as Schmidt pitched well in this one. He is responsible for the runner, and they're going to turn to Domingo Germán, making his 32nd appearance of the year. He's got an 8-2 record, 94 1/3 innings of work, and a 3.5 ERA. Not a big strikeout guy, but also going to make you put the ball in play, and has been very good against right-handed hitters this season. Big rip there, but he fouls it back, stays alive. It's still 2-2. Sawinski's got his lead at first. He's not going. That ball hit hard and into right field for a base hit. So Smith-Njigba keeps the inning alive. It's 2 down, and it'll be runners on 1st and 2nd for Tucupita Marcano. Sinker in for strike 1, and it's 0-1. You've got good speed on the bases here, so a base hit could score a run. That ball hit pretty well, but it's fielded on the 1-hop over to 2nd for the final out of the inning. We've played 6 complete innings here, and the Pirates are out in front 2-0 after the RBI knock for Jack Sawinski. Boy, Milton throwing the kitchen sink at him, but Vader just keeps fouling everything off. The count still 2-2, and that ball fisted to the right side, but Marcano going to make the grab, and that's the 1st out. 3-1 now to Judge, and this pitch is probably going to be very tentative as far as approaching the strike zone, and that one's not even close. So you walk Judge. Unfortunately, that means you're putting the tying run at the plate in the form of Giancarlo Stanton, who has 31 home runs this season. So this is a big situation here in the 7th inning with one away. Milton has the sign. Judge actually runs pretty well, so we'll put a steal past him. He's not going. And that ball lifted deep to right field. Smith and Jigba on the run, going back to the track, makes the catch just shy of the wall. And as he fields that one over the shoulder, turns and fires it back into Marcano. Judge has to retreat, and now 2 down. And that brings up Gleyber Torres with that runner on first, still representing the tying run at the plate here.
0-1.
Good fastball from Milton to start off the at-bat. He's ahead 0-1. Now he turns to the 2-seam. It's a jam sandwich there. Soft grounder to the right side. Marcano to Choi to end the inning. We're heading to the stretch. The Yankees still held scoreless in this one. Just 2 hits allowed for Milton, and the Pirates lead 2-0. Brian Hayes 2 for 3 today. 2 out here in the inning, and swinging first pitch, flares one into right. Easy play for Judge, and the Pirates go down in order. This game just flying by as we are now heading to the 8th inning. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Yankees, and it's still 2-0. Rizzo fouls that one off. We'll do it again. Another payoff pitch on the way, and checked his swing. Did he go? No, he did not. It is a leadoff walk. Excellent at bat for Rizzo as he worked the walk on 8 pitches. And now he is on for Donaldson, and Milton at 86 pitches here in a 2-run game. Runner on, and action in the Pirates bullpen. First pitch fastball in for a strike. 87 pitches for Milton. Pirates staying with him. That ball back up the middle. Diving stop by Marcano. Flips to Cruz for 1. On to first. Double play, and a heck of an effort there by Marcano as that saves what would have been a hit, maybe making it first and third, nobody out. Instead, it's a double play, and that is the play of the game so far in this one. That one missing just down and away. 1-1 to Trevino. And that one popped up down the right first base line. Rodriguez, good hustle to get to it and gloves it for the final out of the inning. That is 8 scoreless innings of work for Evan Milton. Still just 2 hits allowed. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and the Pirates leading 2-0. All right, so bottom of the 8th and a 2-run lead. We're going to pull Milligan here. I thought about letting him go the complete game, but honestly, at this point in the season, we need to figure out a way to get our bullpen on track, because we're going to need them for the postseason. And if they can't win games like this for us, we're not going to do any good for ourselves in the playoffs anyway. So we got Reynolds to start things off. Ground out. A walk for Milton. Ooh, this is big. Come on, G-Man Joy.
That's ball 4.
Bases juice for Smith and Jigba. 2-run single, and now it's a 4-run ball game. That's huge. So Milton was starting to get a little bit fatigued. We do have an extra day off between games, so I probably could have got away with leaving him in. But we're going to go to Bednar here, even though it's not a save situation. Okay. Pretty painless in this one. 4-0 shutout. They had just 2 hits, never really threatened too much, and a nice win. 8 innings, 2 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts for Milton. What is that, his 27th or 28th win of the year? I can't remember. But a nice win, nonetheless. For our offense, good day for Sawinski, 4 for 4. 2 runs scored, 1 driven in. 2 hits for Hayes, 2 for Keenan Smith and Jigba. No home runs. Bednar, 1 inning, 1 walk. Yeah, it was win number 27 for Milton. So he has been awesome. Let's go back to the main screen, see what we got going down here. I think we've got 1 more game left against the Yankees, although this might be a 4-game series now that I think about it. But let's check this out. Okay, no, 1 more game. The rubber match at home. It's Contreras against Rodon. And we're still 3.5 back. So let's just not dilly-dally. Let's get right after it and see if we can pick up this win. Well, this was just a pretty pathetic effort for us in general. We lose 9-1. Now, it was close until late, and then our bullpen just was a complete disaster. But we only had 4 hits on the day, 4 walks, and we struck out 13 times. Milton goes 1 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts himself. Matthias 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts. I think we've reached a point where that experiment is pretty much over. Contreras loses his 17th game of the year. Again, 8 hits, 2 walks. Like, he just has not been very good for us this season. Underwood came in, and he gave up 2 runs, but he actually did a good job in the 6th when I brought him in. There was traffic on the bases, and he got out of it. Then he gives up a couple more runs. Perdomo gives up a couple runs. Brubaker gives up a couple runs, and we were just never in this one. So, tough loss there. Let's see if the Brewers won. They did not, so it's still a 3.5 game edge. Now we've got Keller versus Tyon, and the Brewers played and lost, so we can actually get it back to 2.5 if we can pick up a win. Although the Brewers might also play today, so we could get it to within 2 games. And we're doing so against the Cubs, who are not very good, but Tyon's pretty good and has pitched well for them this year. So Keller coming off of a really good start in his last outing. Let's see if he can back it up. All right, we got a win. Keller pitched pretty well in this one. He did give up a 2-run homer in the 6th that tied the game at 2, but the Pirates answered right back with 2 runs in the 7th and never looked back. We get 10 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts as a team. Milton 2 for 4, hit another home run. Marcano a stolen base. Connor Joe also hit a 2-run homer, I believe. Keller ends up going 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 walks, 2 earned, 7 strikeouts, and gets his 8th win of the year. AJ Puck was solid. Dwayne Underwood was solid. And then Bednar was also solid. So really good pitching all around in this one. And we get the 5-2 victory in Game 1 of the series. Cody Bolton, a little minor injury, no big deal. The Brewers won. So it's still a 3-game edge. And the next game of the series is Velazquez against Stroman. So another tough matchup. Let's see if we can take 2 in a row. Well, this was a pretty wild game. We win it 7-6, but we scored 3 runs in the first, gave up 5 in the 3rd, and then another in the 5th to fall behind 6-3. Then we blow up for a 4-run 7th, and that was it. So the bullpen held on for us down the stretch, doing a really good job in this one, and that's a big win. Take a look at the box score. We end up with 10 hits, 5 walks, 7 strikeouts. Sawinski hit a 3-run homer in the 1st, and that was his only hit of the day, so it was a big one. Milton goes 0 for 4 with a walk. Not a very good day for him. 3 hits for Hayes, as he's finally up over 240, but still having a terrible year. 2 hits for Rodriguez. Pretty good day for him. Sawinski, the only homer of the day. We had a couple of errors. So one of the runs was unearned. That scored in the 5th inning. So Velazquez gave up a hit or 2 to start that inning. DeYoung came in, got a double play, and then the run scored on an error with 2 outs. So that's how that went down. He ends up getting the win, going 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk. Puck gets a hold, Underwood gets a hold, and Bednar his 42nd save. So nice win for the Buccos. And let's see about... Nope, Brewers won again. So it's still a 3-game edge in the division. And if we look at the calendar, we've got 1 more left against the Cubs, then 3 games set at Cincinnati. So this is a 9-game road stretch here. Chicago, Cincinnati, a day off, and then to Philly for 3 more on the road. So big games coming up. They're all big at this point. We got to keep winning and try and keep closing that gap to square up with the Brewers. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.
Good evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?